Hi there, I'm Rhonda and welcome to my channel. So what do I have in store for you today? Well, it's interesting because I have an ice yarn that I'm going to review, and I have a finished project where I use that ice yarn, and I used it in combination with yarn that I got from a dollar store and another acrylic yarn. I'm going to let you know how the ice yarn worked up, how it compared to the dollar store yarn, and I can't wait to show you my finished project because I absolutely love it and I hope you do too. So stick around, come with me, and we'll have another Creative Crochet with Rhonda adventure. Let's go! Okay, so I made something that I'm super excited about. I know I say that about some of the things I make, but I wonder if you'll feel the same way when you see it. I love it. Anyways, this is the yarn that I used, and I used a combination of 3 yarns. I used an ice yarn, I used an acrylic yarn from my stash, just a basic acrylic black yarn, and I used a yarn I got at our dollar store, Dollarama. And I'm going to let you know about the 2 yarns, Dollarama and ice yarns. The acrylic yarn is just a basic yarn, so nothing really much to say about that. I didn't even have a label for it, so it's just, it could be anything. It could be Lion Brand Pound of Love. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be Super Saver. It's just black acrylic basic yarn. So let's go into this, and first I'm going to show you the yarns that I used and what I found with these yarns. So first, I used this ice yarn, and if you watched my ice yarn haul, I got really excited by this because look at that. How can you not get excited by that? I mean, maybe you're not into these colors, but I just found the variations of the jewel tones, like the bright oranges and yellows and greens and blues and pinks, just excited me. I thought, wow, imagine what that will look like as a scarf or a cowl. Then I found another yarn in my stash that I bought at the dollar store, and I'm going to show you what I've done and how I found these yarns. So this is a speckled yarn, and it is a company called Knit It in Montreal, Quebec. I'm going to get all the information. I'll show you first, and then I'll give you more information on it. This is a roving style yarn, and let me just go over this ice yarn. I'm sorry. So this ice yarn is, it's a self-striping yarn, and it is, boy, my eyes. It is a 50 gram ball. It is 65 meters, and it is 80% acrylic and 20% nylon, and it is called Black Rainbow, which makes sense for the colors that it is. So that's the information I have on it. I'm going to get you a color number as well. So the color code on this is 71097. It comes in a bag of 8 50-gram balls, and the price, it was on sale. It was really reasonable. I'm not sure I remember the price of it, but if you go back to my ice yarn haul, and I'll link you to it, then you will be able to see what I paid for it. But it's very reasonable. So, and I used this basic black acrylic, which is looking a little messy. So now let's go back to this speckled yarn, Dollarama yarn. It is 100% acrylic, 100 grams, 140 meters. and you can see it was $4. So not everything at Dollarama is $1. Their yarn ranges in price from $3.50, $4. So there you go right there with this one. I liked it because it's got these nice flecks of color, and I thought it went well with this, which is why I put them together in this project that I'm going to show you. These yarns do not say the weight of them, but I'm pretty sure that would be considered a 4 weight. And this as well, this does not say the weight of the yarn, but I would also call it pretty much a 4 weight or a 3 weight. Now the thing is with this one, it does change in weight because it's got a lot of variation in it, but you can see that it's got fluff coming off of it, and I'm going to show you what happened with this yarn. It's a little crazy, but it's okay. I still like it, and it's soft, and this one is soft. So this one was actually more money than this one, even though it came from Dollarama. So Dollarama isn't always like bargain yarn, and it looks really nice. I'm just trying to get more information on it for you. This one is machine wash in warm water. Do not bleach. Do not tumble dry. Do not iron. And it's dry cleanable. That's the one from Dollarama. This one here. So you could hand wash it. You cannot put it in the dryer, lay flat to dry, or dry clean. So I don't think it's necessary to dry clean. I would probably just wash it by hand. And what else can I tell you about this yarn? So this yarn, this knitted yarn, is actually made for Dollarama. It says on it, Dollarama, Montreal, Quebec, made in China. And there is right there. My cat wants to get involved. That's Brandy again. Yes. What? Where are you? Want to come up? Okay. Brandy wanted to say hi. You want to say hi? Oh, isn't she sweet? Are you sweet? Are you sweet? She wanted a cuddle. Look at that. Sorry, it's cuddle break with Brandy. So I have to tell you about Brandy. She waits for me every night, and my sleep habits are terrible. And she meows at me because she wants to climb on top of me and kiss me. And yes, I let her kiss me. She's going to be 16 in May, and that's scary for me because she's getting on in her years. Right? Yeah. What do you want? Do you want to see some of this yarn? I'm very lucky because she doesn't go after my yarn. Okay, down you go. Somebody asked me if I would put her on camera again, and I said when I can, I will. So if you're watching now, then I hope that was nice for you as it was for me. Okay, so where was I? So I'm going to give you my opinions of how these yarns were to work with in this project. And I'm going to tell you that this Dollarama yarn worked up really nice. I had no problem with it. It feels nice. It worked up nice. It was not hard to work with at all. Now this yarn was fine, but had some weird things, and I'm going to show you some pictures. Look at that. This yarn had some weird stuff. I still have the fluff left over. So take a look at this fluff. These were the pieces that were hanging off the yarn. Imagine that. I had to pull them off because there's no way you can crochet with these pieces. Now, it wasn't in throughout the whole thing, and I don't even think that it's in every ball. I really don't, because if you look at it, it's not an obvious thing, but there was a portion of it that every so often I get this big glob of fluff, nice and soft. I feel like I can do something with this. Look at the colors in it. Really cool, isn't it? It almost looks hand dyed. I feel like I need to save it for something. You know, sometimes they have weird art. Like, have you ever seen art where they use gum, which is gross? They have to chew it. Yeah. Or, I don't know, I've just seen art with weird multimedia, interesting things. Sometimes I've heard of art where they use lint from the dryer. This is very similar to lint, only much prettier. So I guess if I had enough of these with enough of this, I could do something else. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So let me show you what I made with the combinations of these 3 yarns. And there you go. Isn't that cool? I love it. I really do. This bucket hat or cloche hat with this matching cowl. So for the cowl, I used this. Now what I found, I have to say, what I found with this yarn, I tried it as a single strand of yarn and I was not liking how it worked up. And I should show you a sample of that. But I find when I don't like something enough, I just want to frog it, get rid of it, forget about it, and try again. So I doubled up this yarn and it made this beautiful variation of colors. Just gorgeous. So what I did with this is I just did a back loop only double crochet, and I'll take it off in a moment to give you a closer look. And it worked up really nicely. Just a short cowl, but how pretty is that? And the hat, look at this. So what I did, I'm going to put my head down and talk to you so you can see. The black is this acrylic at the top, going down to about here. And then I wanted to do a gradual addition of color until the brim, which is the full-on color. So if you can see that, and I'm not sure because I can't see what you're looking at now, but this is a full-on color. And right up here, about here, I started with this. So it blends so well where it looks like there's a slow increase of color. So I'm going to take that off and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so you can see that I started here and this gradual fleck is this. And then I went into this. That's that. So I was really pleased with that. And I found that in comparing the yarn, this one had more problems, the ice yarn. But that being said, I really liked it. I liked doubling it up. I wasn't crazy about it as a single strand. It was a little bit on the thin side, but doubling it up made it really nice. And this. So you can see it's a little bit thicker because I doubled it up. And look at the colors. Just gorgeous. Really, really pretty. So that was my experience with this ice yarn. And what I'll do is I'll link you to it below if you choose to look for this yarn. You can check that out, and any other ice yarn. So there you go. And that's it. That's pretty much what I wanted to show you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll put that hat on one more time. I'll put the cowl on first. Isn't that stylish? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is it something you'd like to make? Anyways, thanks for watching. I can't wait to hear from you. Again, thank you to my subscribers. It means an awful lot to me that you are interested in my channel, and I want to keep bringing you content that you love. So never hesitate to leave me a comment below. Let me know what you're thinking, any ideas you might have. So what I'm going to do in my next video, keep an eye out for it, because I am going to do a Dollarama yarn haul so you can see the type of yarn that you can get at Dollarama. I'm going to go on a tiny little shopping trip to show you what is on the shelves, and come along with me and see what I bought there. So see you soon. Make sure you watch for that video. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Bye for now.